All right, so I'm going to hit you guys with one of the hottest takes that I think I've ever had on this channel. And stick with me here. I know that this is a radical position to take, but Donald Trump is a liar. Okay, listen, I get it. I know that's radical. I know not, lots of people don't understand this, but yes, Donald Trump actually is a liar. And listen, okay, we've seen this throughout the entirety of his administration. Obviously, shameless liar. He lied about the election. He's lied about basically everything throughout his entire life in order to get to the position that he is. So really, this isn't a secret, okay? Honestly, everybody understands this. But Donald Trump apparently can even tell this fact straight to his supporters without them even blinking an eye or caring about it in any way whatsoever. In fact, they will cheer for him. So let's go ahead and watch this clip here from CPAC yesterday, where Trump gave an entire deranged speech that we could get into, but I think this one really just perfectly encapsulates who Donald Trump is and who his supporters are as of right now. So let's go ahead and listen to this.
By the way, you have a poll coming out. Unfortunately, I want to know what it is. They do that straw poll, right? Now, if it's bad, I say it's fake. If it's good, I say that's the most accurate poll perhaps ever taken. By the way, you have a poll coming out.
I mean, they cheered for that. They literally cheered for that. Okay, Donald Trump just told his supporters directly to... can you imagine if this had been a Bernie Sanders type? I mean, if Bernie Sanders was out here giving speeches where he was saying, you know, if a poll comes back and it makes me look good, then I'm going to, I'm going to cheer it and say that it's the most accurate poll of all time. And if it, if it shows, Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton, depending on the election, doing better, then I'm just going to say that it's completely fake and nonsense and it's fake news. Can you imagine if the left would stick with Bernie Sanders or somebody after saying that? Of course we wouldn't. Why? Because we have some degree of principles, because we care about whether or not our politicians are just directly lying to our faces. Apparently, Trump supporters don't care about that. Apparently, the standard has divulged even lower or set itself even so low that it doesn't even matter if he tells them to their face, I'm shamelessly lying to you. I will, if the poll makes me look good, tell you it's the most accurate of all time, and if it makes me look bad, I'm gonna say it's fake news. Has nothing to do with the actual veracity of the poll itself. I'm just shamelessly lying to you, and they cheered for it. They cheered for it. Okay, so listen. This is the state of the Republican Party, all right? It's still a Trump cult. This isn't a secret. Lies don't matter. Truth does not matter. Facts do not matter. Data does not matter. It's just a personality cult at this point. And honestly, I don't understand how anybody thinks that Donald Trump doesn't have a firm stranglehold on the Republican Party. There is no noble Republican coming to save the day, okay? If he's alive in 2024, this is your candidate, right? This is the Republican candidate. Maybe he'll pair himself with somebody like a Ron DeSantis. Seems to be that up-and-coming guy that he could choose as his running mate. So listen, this is the future of the Republican Party. They don't have any basis in reality whatsoever. So that's what I got from this clip. And again, I'm not going to subject you guys to the rest of his deranged rants about election fraud, but and the rest of it. But understand, this is his mindset. Okay, he has no principles. He has no morals. He has no standards whatsoever. In his mind, it's literally just an ego trip. His entire life existence is just one ego trip centered around himself. Everything else that orbits around him, whether it's data, facts, actual reality staring him directly into the face, none of that actually matters. None of that comes into play in the calculations in his own head. He's telling you straight up, the only thing that matters to me is how things make me look. Okay, that's the only thing that he cares about. He's an egotistical maniac, and his supporters apparently are perfectly willing to just follow him off of the edge of the cliff indefinitely. So troubling times in the future. Can't wait for 2024, which is obviously going to be a complete shit show, especially considering that even with somebody like Donald Trump, who is this incompetent, this much of a brazen and open liar, that the Democratic establishment is not going to put up a serious fight, especially if they have somebody like Kamala Harris on the ticket. So we're gonna have to see how this plays out, but yeah, unfortunate that we may end up with this crazy motherfucker as our president yet again in 2024.